Good evening, everyone. I'm GCROCK, and as promised, there's a second video for today. I wanted to get this out earlier, but we had a Division 1 video to cover, and we had a stream to do as well, so it's a little bit late in the day, but I did want to get it out to you. A shout out to Rogue Gaming UK that retweeted a tweet from Colbroy about an article by Rectify Gaming that suggests Heartland is getting another playtest coming later this month, and that's what this video is about. We're going to go through that article. I'm not sure how true it is. It looks legit, the website's legit and everything, so it's says they've received an email with dates of when there's going to be another playtest for Heartland. I'm going to explain in this video how you can register for that playtest as well if you want to play this before the game goes live in 2022, I imagine. If you do enjoy this video today, please do hit like and share to support it, and subscribe if you're new here for more content from me. I cover the Division extensively. I'll be covering Heartland as well, so make sure you hit subscribe for all that content. Before you leave the video today, we have a great community as well. If you're looking for agents to play with or just raid help or anything Division related, it's linked at the top of the video description. Check that out before you leave. But let's get into this. So here's the article that was tweeted by Colbroy and retweeted by Rogue Gaming UK on Twitter that I saw. I had a read of this. We'll read through it now as well. You can see the link at the top here in the address bar. I will link that in the video description as well if you want to come and check this out for yourself. But it says the Division Heartland playtest dates scheduled for late October, Ubisoft tells. Now, more than 2 years since the release of Massive Entertainment's Division 2 alongside the following expansion, Warlords of New York, the game studios moves on to its next project. Announced earlier this year, the Division is heading into a new direction with the Division Heartland. While little is said on the project, it is understood to be a new ongoing experience to tap into the live service model for the franchise. Already, the Division 2 is expecting a new groundbreak add-on later this fall. Massive Entertainment announced previously, but details are still slim on the DLC for the 2019 title. Additionally, Ubisoft also pushes its pursuit for the online market with its new first-person shooter Project X Defiant. The game is to blend Splinter Cell, Ghost Recon, and The Division into one collaborative experience. For an update on The Division Heartland, the promised playtest for the project is said to take place at the end of the month. In an email from Ubisoft, it reads, "Register now for a chance to play an early version of Tom Clancy's The Division Heartland. Be part of the journey and make the game the best it can be by sharing your feedback and opinions." In more detail from the sign up for the approaching playtest, Ubisoft asks your activeness with its recent Tom Clancy releases and how much you played The Division 2. Additionally, it goes on to poll if you'll be available the last weekend of October. Would you be available a few hours per day during 3 days between October 27th and November 4th? And it ends there, really. It goes on about Star Wars and Massive getting the right to make that game and whatnot. So according to this is the only article I've seen. I've done a little Google and I'm only finding old posts, and this is this article that was shared on Twitter yesterday. It's the only one I can find, and it's saying October 27th to November 4th for a playtest. Now, we already had a playtest, and we know people are playing this game. I know people have spoken to them and asked for their feedback and whatnot, behind closed doors, obviously. And there's all those leaks as well. If you've not seen the leaks, there are leaks online that you can go and watch. They were all under an NDA, but people ignored that anyway and released a lot of footage, which was very disrespectful to Massive, which is why I haven't covered it. A lot of content creators did. I'm not having a dig at anybody, but personally, I didn't want to cover any of it, and I haven't. But it's all online if you do want to see it. I certainly did go and look at it all. I'm very excited for Heartland. So I've already registered for this. I registered at the time earlier this year and didn't get on that initial playtest. I think it was only Americans that could do, America and Canada. So being in the UK, I couldn't play it anyway. That's what I believe. But this playtest at the end of October, if it is going to be another playtest, should be more widely covered. So hopefully, if you are in Europe or UK or wherever you are in the world, you might be able to get onto this playtest and test the game out for yourself. Now, I've already registered. As you can see, I've registered for the PC version, which I highly recommend, because normally Massive with the Division, they always do like stuff on PC first, console second. So if you have a PC, definitely go with PC over console. If you don't have a PC and you only have console, register your interest anyway and pick whatever console you have. Now, the link's up there in the corner again, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to link this link down in the video description as well. So you can go and click on this link, come to this webpage and register your interest for the playtest. playtest, and hopefully you can get on this at the end of October if this is actually a thing. I'm fingers crossed I can. I've been dying to play this game. I really hope I get on it. I want to play some Heartland. I can't wait for the release of this. I'm very excited for it. We're going to be covering it on the channel and playing it a ton. But that's it for this video. I just wanted to cover this today. There's a little bit of news that came out. There's no news at all right now in the Division or what's coming. Everyone's staying very, very quiet. It's the quietest it has been. I'm seeing people asking questions on Twitter daily and they're getting no answers. Now, that's something new because they were giving answers all the time, even if it was just, we can't discuss this, there's a lot in the pipeline, and they've been giving the same sort of responses, but there's no response right now. It's gone very, very quiet, which I think is a good thing. I think in the next couple of weeks, I've said it in recent videos, in the next 6 weeks, I'd say in the next 5 weeks now, I think there's going to be a huge announcement for the Division 2, and I wouldn't be surprised if we had some more Heartland news as well. Something's got to come soon. We're approaching, well, we're now in the last quarter of the year. The Division 2 update was promised for the end of the year. Heartland was promised for end of 2021 or 2022. So we got to hear some news soon, surely. And I will report that as soon as we have anything concrete, of course. But this is something that I found on Twitter for you for today. If you did enjoy it again, please do hit like and share to support it. Subscribe if you're new. I'd really appreciate it. And now we are done. Go and check out that community. It's linked at the top of the video description. Until next time, thank you for watching. Stay safe and peace out.